Brothers Brewing.
Engineers talking about beers.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Cody.
And today we're doing the No Shave November theme video.
It's time for some spice beer.
Look at that Wookie. So, Cody, with that, let's get an understanding of what spice is considered for spiced beer.
Well, to do that, I'm going to use my handy dandy phone with my handy dandy BJCP guidelines. Because, yeah, it's like a full paragraph. I am not going to remember this.
Oh, it's the notebook with the blue.
I got to have my handy dandy notebook and my handy dandy pencil.
That's right.
So, for BJCP, we use the common or culinary definition of spices, herbs, and vegetables, not botanical or scientific ones. In general, spices are the dried seeds, seed pods, fruits, roots, bark, etc. of plants used for flavoring food. Herbs are old men. No. Herbs are herbs. Herbs are leafy plant parts or parts of plants, leaves, flowers, petals, or stalks used for flavoring foods. Vegetables, because the spice beer category is actually the spice, herb, and vegetable beer category. Vegetables are savory or less sweet edible plant products, primarily used for cooking, sometimes eaten raw. Vegetables can include some botanical fruits. This category explicitly includes all culinary spices, herbs, and vegetables, as well as nuts. Anything with nut in the name, including coconut. Chili peppers, coffee, chocolate, spruce tips, rose hips, hibiscus, fruit peels and zest, but not the juice. Rhubarb and the like. Does not include any fruit or grains. Flavorful fermentable sugars and syrups such as agave nectar, maple syrup, molasses, sorghum, treacle, and honey can be included in combination with other allowable ingredients and should not have a dominant character.
So with that, we have a huge category of what would be considered spices and any number of different styles, beers, baselines like we talked about in the B3 Brews.
So because the category is so wide and there's so many things going on here, we're paring it down just a little bit and sticking to truly spice beers. And then when I say spice, I mean we're avoiding chocolate, we're avoiding anything vegetable, some of those more...
Which means no chili beers.
Yeah, no chili beers in this one, because we don't like chili beers. So we'll take any excuse not to drink chili beers.
Well, and that's kind of like a unique spice to begin with. Like,
yeah.
Well, you can count that
could
as
almost
spice.
Toss that in its own category.
Yeah.
It needs to be its own category.
It does.
Of like chili beers, because these are special and take a lot of effort to do well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and they're different. I mean, I wouldn't use spice like we think about winter spice or spiced beers in like a chili beer. Like, like the way you treat that ingredient and the way you build that base beer is completely different.
Well, because it's so powerful. But we're getting off topic, so let's go back to what we're actually talking about here.
So stay tuned for some spicy discussions, spicy beers in November. Give you a little heart chest warmth involved in that, right? Keep you warm during the cold weather that's soon to come.
That being said, it's not exclusively those. There are some more summery spice beers at saisons and farmhouses. So we're going to include those too, even though it's going into winter.
Right?
That's what we do.
Thank you for visiting us here at Bell Brothers Brewing.
This has been Engineers talking about beers.
Cheers. So with...
Stop.
Yep. Come here, little head boobs. Quit head booping on stuff.
Quit pooping the camera.
Stop
Wednesday
booping
goes.
the camera.
Boop. Boop, boop.
Giant kitty!